I just realized my eyes on this entire time. Oh, hello there. It's good to be back. I edited a bunch of stuff. Also, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Hey there, everybody. My name's KindaKetrah. And for tonight's stream, I'm gonna be playing some Bejeweled 3. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of, like, audio editing on my channel right here. So hopefully stuff should sound better. I don't know. It's really hard to say. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play some Bejeweled. If you know what, this turns out terrible, I can always delete the stream. Nobody will be none the wiser. And it's okay. It's all good. Nobody's gonna be missing, you know, Bejeweled. Like, no, I missed out on Bejeweled. There's the thought. I'll be like, my good sir, please don't live your life for me playing Bejeweled. It's a good game. It's a fine game, but not that fine. But hopefully it should sound a lot louder. Hopefully not super duper loads. But yeah, dear God, I'm tired. I have no idea how accurate this is because I feel like the entire time I was testing my audio, I was like, hello. How's your day, Buster? Oh man, I'm about to bust a fellow on you. I think that's the name of a video game, Bust-a-Fellows? I can't remember. Maybe it's an anime. Bust-a-Fellows. Sounds familiar. I don't really know. You know? Oh yeah, frick, you know what? I went to Disney today. It was really fun. And you're like, Ketrah, I'm starting to sense a pattern with you and Bejeweled and Disney. I'm like, well, after a long day of Disney, man, best thing you can do is just chill and just play some Bejeweled, man. It's the best thing to do. I'm actually gonna turn the music up a tiny bit. I'm trying not to have my music up too loud. I also don't want to like dead quiet, especially because I know Bejeweled's pretty tame. You know, tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty loud now. I want you guys to take in the music too. It's very relaxing. I don't know how ear splitting it is though when I make matches. Wait, I want to see it. Oh, this. Ooh. Oh, it's cute. Oh, this is adorable. Oh man. Oh yeah. Disney. These nuts. I went to Animal Kingdom today. Ooh. Whoosh. Oh, that was fun. Animal Kingdom's alright. There's some good rides on there, like the expedition Mount Everest one. I went on that with my brother-in-law. That was really fun. Like, I remember the first time I was on it, I was like, oh my god, this is terrifying. And ooh, that's nice. That's a nice combo. But and then I went out again. I was just having the time. I didn't put my arms up for a good chunk of it. There was a few drops where I was like, no arm drop, you know, arm upping for me. But you know, honestly, pretty fun. I will say I'm a bit of a thrill seeker though. I love roller coasters. So if there's a roller coaster that or like a ride that I'm like, I'm never gonna ride on that one again. There's a reason for it. Like Tower of Terror. I'm never riding on that one again. I've ridden on it. I've said my farewells. I'm never riding on again. It's really cool. It's a really coolly themed ride. Because it's all Twilight themed. Or, no, the Twilight Zone. God. Very big difference there. And the Twilight Zone's really cool. And actually over in California, I heard that they changed the Twilight Zone, like Tower of Terror ride, to Guardians of the Galaxy themed. So I'm like, ooh, that's cool. And so me and Aura, we were watching that, and I was like, oh, that is cool. Supposedly it's even more intense than Tower of Terror. In which case I'm like, no. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I hate Tower of Terror. I hate Tower of Terror with a passion. I love the theming of it. The theming of it. I would go on it again just for the wait line. Because I wanna, okay, now that I know a bit more about the Twilight Zone, I'd love to actually like look at that ride a bit more. Cause if you guys know Nostalgia Critic, I don't watch him too much anymore myself. But one of the guys on his channel did like he's been doing like every December. He's been doing like I think it's December. Yeah. He's been reviewing all the Twilight one of the guys, I can't remember his name. He's been reviewing like all the Twilight Zone episodes. And I don't know, it's really interesting because I don't know if, when, why I would watch Twilight Zone episodes, but I know they're super spoilery, but in case I ever did want to watch them, but they're very short reviews too, which is really nice. And I don't know, I just like it. And it gave me like a the Twilight Zone's more than just horror. It's actually really cool. It's not just like your everyday, oh, it's Goosebumps. I thought it was like mature, like old 60s Goosebumps for mature people. But no, there's some really interesting short stories in there, which I was very surprised about. So I'm like, you know what? One of these days, I'd love to go back and watch some of the old Twilight Zone episodes. Like, actually watch them. Some of them are just like very experimental, and that I like that. I like that. It's very intriguing to me, like the camera angles they'll do, and like whoosh, and there's some like really famous actors every once in a while that you'll see, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. I don't know. I really, and a lot of the actors though and actresses are like, I don't think they're well known. Most of them I feel like are very no-name actors and actresses, which kind of adds to the charm because it makes it a bit more personal too. It's like, oh, hey, I don't know who you are. I don't know what to expect. You're not Sean Bean, I don't know if you're gonna die or live. But yeah, it's a good time. I like Twilight Zone. I don't know, but I feel bad like saying like, oh yeah, I like the Twilight Zone when I've never even actually personally watched a full episode of it. I need to get on that. I think it'd be fun. So I just realized something. I never turned the volume up on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the game's actually kind of loud. It's like, wait, this is a lot quieter than I used to. That's what. Oh, hey there, Bum Man! Oh, I was talking about the Twilight Zone, like the old school Twilight Zone, not like the. I think they did a reboot in color. I don't know about that one. That one seems weird. But like the old, like black and white Twilight Zone episodes. Oh man. Because I was talking about Tower of Terror, and then I was talking about Disney World. And yeah, oh, man, Twilight Zone. Oh, such a good time. I love the Twilight Zone. Again, I've never actually watched it. But I was saying like, oh man, there's this guy who does like these reviews around Christmas time. He reviews all the episodes, like, you know, like for like one a day. It's really interesting. I love watching it. And so every December, I think it's December, I look forward to watching this. I'm like, oh man, Fricky. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. And he's like, I just want to read. And then he's like on the steps. He's like, oh. And he's like this nerd guy too. And he's like, oh man, I finally get to read. And he's like, oh frick, I dropped my glasses. I think this is what happens to him. He's like, oh frick, I dropped my glasses. And then he breaks his glasses. And then he can't read. And then he's just like the last man in the world. All by himself. It's so sad. I'm like, oh, you poor man. That one, like, especially as, you know, I love books myself. And it's like, you know what? I feel for that man. And it just, it breaks my heart. I don't know. Especially because I mean, from what I remember in the episode, like, he just seems to have such a terrible life, too. But yet, there's so many other good stories, too. I'm like, I don't know. I just, they're so unique. And it's something I don't think they could ever, I don't think they could replicate nowadays. Like, the feel of the black and white, you know, the black and white art style, well, you know, video style, and like, again, like, just a bunch of like, you know, if they were to do it nowadays, there'd probably be a lot more like, oh, hey, look at that celebrity, I know that person, you know, that, the charm about the Twilight Zone was that, hey, every once in a while there'd be like maybe a celebrity, like, the uncle from, Mary Poppins, I can't remember his name, but you know, the one that's like, we love to laugh. Oh, he's like laughing on the he was in one of the episodes. That I like that episode. That one's really sweet. Like there's even some heartwarming episodes too, which I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like there's, like, oh man, there's some good charm and like, I don't know. Like again, going back to what I was originally saying, I feel like if they were to reboot it or like do some more of it, you feel with like a bunch of like celebrities, and it'd be like a sort of Saturday Night Live kind of, you know, situation. And I don't know, it just loses the charm. Yeah, I don't know. That being said, I think it's incredible what they were able to do, with such, you know, with such old technology. I don't know, it just amazes me. I love analyzing like stories and like, especially like, you know, shows and television and stories, and I love getting deep into that shit. I love that. I love it. And so, man, Twilight Zone, oh, so good. Yeah, I don't know. And now that I know so much more about Twilight, I really want to go back on Tower of Terror. Just not on Tower of Terror, just like in the waiting line. Yeah, it's just like a mixed bag of just a bunch of different writers too. Like it wasn't just one director, it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of different people. It was so cool. And then there'd be the guy at the beginning. You'd be like, well, on today's episode of the Twilight Zone, you know, we're going and seeing what Penny over here is now. You know, I don't know, he just had such a presence to him, the narrator. He was a cool guy. He was a cool guy. Yes, it made it even more mysterious too, because you're like, ooh, who is this guy? Why is he in every episode? Does nobody knows him? And then I think in some episode he actually does appear a bit more like sort of like in the episode. I can't remember. He's such a cool guy. But yeah, I was talking about Disney. I went to Disney today. And I went on a bunch of rides. Oh man. I love Disney. I went to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom has some cool rides. See, what other... We went on this water ride. And I was really excited about it. Because I love water rides. Water rides are like the best. And that's like the first ride we went on. So it's like, okay, you know, a good way to get in a, you know, first splash, first impressions, you know, dipping our toes in the water a little bit, you know. It was a good time. And then, freaking... like, it wasn't a terrible ride. But there's only one big splash. And then it's like, well... that was something. I don't know. It's probably... I wouldn't go on it again. It's just kind of meh for a water ride. Maybe I've been spoiled because there's some really good ones in SeaWorld. Like, oh, SeaWorld? Okay, if you guys... I don't remember what it's called, but like... The newest ride in SeaWorld, it's like this really cool water ride, right? And the wait lines are super long. I wouldn't recommend going on it if you... like, for that long of a wait. Like, the waits are like over 2 hours, you know, because it's a new ride. But if you got Fast Pass on that sucker, oh boy, honey, freaking go on it. It's so good. I went on it with my brother-in-law because we love like rides like that, and we were going in for a different ride actually. This happened a while back, and we were going in for a different ride, and these two nice folks are like, "Hey, we gotta leave. You guys want to take our Fast Pass?" You know, because, you know, they were leaving and stuff. And we're like, oh my gosh, frick yeah. So we were like, you know, frick it, we're gonna go, we're gonna go on the new water ride. And we got in, and we went zoom into it, and it was great. Oh. I've heard a lot of people say, Popeye water ride's also really good. And I've been on that one too, but it's been such a long time. It was like one of the first water rides I ever went on too. So it's really hard to say if, like, how much I liked it. I remembered it being, like, really, creaky. Like, very noisy. Like, it was definitely no ride, but it was really fun. Oh, they're so fun. I don't know. Wish I could go on it again. Man, I want to go to Universal again. Universal's so cool. I mean, I love me some Disney. There's a lot more to do at Disney. I feel like Universal's like one park. Disney's like a bajillion. But I love Universal because it's Harry Potter World. Okay. Harry Potter World. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, and the roller coasters are so cool. I heard sadly they took down my favorite roller coaster at Universal. It was like the Ride of the Dragons or something, and it was basically these two dragons, and like you can choose like which dragon you want to ride on, and it's a really nice roller coaster. It was one of my first ones I ever went on, and you know, because I was wee and nervous, you know, and I remember I was so happy with that roller coaster. I rode it 3 times through. And it's a very fun memory of mine, because I'm like, that was like the first roller coaster I ever was like, oh, I like this. This is better than those kiddie rides at the festivals that you see at churches and stuff. Ooh. I think Disney has like some margaritas and like alcohol too. I remember seeing like some alcoholic stuff at Disney too. Oh man. Oh, and Nintendo World? Oh, frick, yeah. Okay, once Nintendo World comes to Universal, like, it's there in Japan. You know, but I obviously don't have any way to get to Japan right now. I don't want to go. Oh, I want to go. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, man. I've heard that, okay. It's sad that they took it down, but I guess they replaced it with an even better one. It's like Hagrid's motorcycle ride. And I've heard it from a lot of people, like a lot of people who even like love the dragon ride, that it's like even better. So I'm like, I'm hopeful. Yeah, no, Florida, just for that roller coaster. Oof. But now that roller coaster's not here anymore. But I will, man, if I go to Universal again, I will definitely tell you. I'll let you guys know if, the Hagrid's, motorcycle ride is, you know what? The dragon ride was good, but you know what? It lived a good life, you know? Man, I want to ride on, like, I'm like, even though I'm like, oh, I wish I could go back and ride on it. Like, I still think about it every once in a while. It was so good. Like, I remember even, like, I got so excited, like, we even waited in, like, the front row seater line. Like, going in it, front row seats is so magical. Ugh. But it's not there anymore. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I've never actually been to Six Flags. I've heard Six Flags is really intense though. Like, they've got some roller coasters there. Like, it's mainly just roller coasters. There's not much stuff theming to them, which I really love about Disney and stuff is like the theming. I don't know. Like, if I got the opportunity to go to Six Flags, I would love to. I think, I don't know. I remember as a little kid, I remember something about us maybe getting, like, tickets to Six Flags, from, like, a Lunchables contest. I don't know if we actually won it or not. Maybe it's just little me being like,
What's the Lunchables you could win if we got tickets to... If we could Six Flags?
I thought maybe we won. I don't know if we actually did or not, but man. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have... I didn't know about Looney Tunes, but I knew about, like, DC. Like, they have, like... I think there's, like, the Hulk ride or some shit. Or maybe that's at Universal, actually. No, there's the Superman. I'm thinking about the Superman. The Superman ride. That's right. Yeah. Oh, man. I wanna go on some rides at Six Flags. Because I love roller coasters so much. I used to be the pansy who would, like... You know that one episode of SpongeBob where they go on the kiddie coaster and they're like... Before they ride on, like, the spine, like, breaker one? Like, I felt SpongeBob. I was like, you know, the little rides with, like, the... You know, they had, like, the one bump. I'd be terrified of. I guess, you know, when you're a little kid, that happens, you know? You're like, so much scarier. You're able to go every week? Oh, lucky. I mean, I guess I'm going to Disney a bunch too, but... Whew. Six Flags. I at least want to go once in my life. Once. Just once. Especially as, you know, a thrill seeker myself. Okay, if I were to go on that ride, okay. Imagine, like, now that I've actually ridden on quite a few roller coasters myself. Oh, honey. I mean, just... Oh, God, that one, like, the drop. Man, if they made the SpongeBob a roller coaster a freaking reality... I mean, I guess people would be dead. Because it literally rips out your spine and shiz, but... Yeah, I don't know if I live close to Six Flags. Wait. I don't know. I have to look into it. Wait, did Six Flags die? Cause I haven't heard about much about Six Flags in a while, except I didn't know this, but they have some roller coasters from Roller Coaster Tycoon too, which is pretty cute. I like that. But yeah. I don't know. No, the sponge. Well, yeah, they did die. Well, I mean, they more turn into mush. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait, Six Flags can't die. I mean, maybe COVID. Did COVID finally do it in for them? But Six Flags. I was so scared for a moment there. I was like, wait, what? Ah, man. No, it's not too shabby. Ooh. Yeah, what are some good recommendations, like, for Six Flags if I ever go there? Cause I'm like, I'm curious. I'm curious. Cause I'm like, I know about the Superman, but that's like the one ride I know about. All the other rides, I'm like, there are Six Flags. Sunny morning, no lines. Oh. Oh, that sounds sexy. Oh, I mean, you don't get that at Disney. At Disney, the most you'll get is like maybe the afternoon is kind of quiet at Animal Kingdom. But even then, if you go into the Pandora area, which is really freaking cool at night, it's crowded. But yeah, there's nothing there's nothing ever quiet about Disney ever. Yeah. It's just a shame because I feel like, you know, hey, people, a little bit less of you would be nice. But I mean, I guess I'm one of you. I'm only adding to the problem. But no. Superman, Batman, Goliath. Ooh, and the Hurricane. Oh, God, that sounds scary. Goliath. Okay, if you say Goliath, parentheses, the scary one. That sounds horrifying. Ooh. It also doesn't have that. It's called the Goliath. Ooh. Okay, sometimes I'm like, man, I know roller coasters, but man. And then there's other times where I'm like, oh, roller coasters. Like, Riptide Rocket, I believe that's what it was. I keep getting it mixed up with Rock and Roller Coaster. But Riptide Rocket, I believe, is the one that goes in, like, the loop. And you get to pick, like, your own song. Like, I went on that ride. And it's a ride at Disney. And I guess that one's, like, the closest to, like, a roller coaster you'd see at Six Flags. And that one, I mean, I made the excuse of leaning forward in my seat. I don't remember why I did. No, I didn't. I didn't make that move. But let me tell you, having your neck forward as you're going around a loop-de-loop, oh honey, there's a reason why I'm like, I mean, I'd love to go back on that ride just to like finally have a good like, okay, do I like this or not? But at the same time, it's a really scary roller coaster. The Riddler and the yellow one, got the name, are pretty good. They don't really excite you anymore? No, roller coasters. I mean, I guess if you went like every Sunday, yeah, you know, after a while it'd be like, ugh, another roller coaster. But you gotta take it in stride, you know? It's like, you know, it's like when you get addicted to a game, you're like, oh man, this game, oh, it's so good. And you just keep playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. Like, I remember at one point with Animal Crossing New Leaf, no, New Horizons, what I'm saying. I got super addicted to it. Like, I was like, oh man, I gotta play this every day. You know, I gotta learn, like, the turnip, you know, the stock market and shiz. Like, I'm gonna play it. But you get tired of that shiz after a while, you know? You know, you gotta pace yourselves. Especially with the roller coasters. Because there's only so many roller coasters in the world. But, you know, roller coasters, they're so beautiful, man. They're honestly beautiful because, man, the excitement you get from it. Like when you, yeah, it's majestic, man. Like, you know, the preview of the ride. You see the theming made with love. You can tell the people who created this ride really took some care into it. You go on that ride. It's so magical. And then you feel that drop and you're like, oh, shiz! What the frick? And then, oh man, and then you go round and round. Then you do some loop-de-loops. Fly around. Man, I love roller coasters. Love 'em. I'm so glad, I'm so glad I learned, like, man, roller coasters, they'd be actually pretty good. Because I feel like, I don't know, I have a little bit of a rule with myself, you know? I always like to try something. Even if I'm like, oh, that sounds terrifying, I'm like, you know, if I can at least say, hey, I did it. I did that. Then that's good enough for me. You know, like, because I feel like it's important to at least try it out. Like, even if it's scary, to at least try it out once in your lifetime. That way people, you know, people can't be like, oh man, you should have done that. It was so good. Especially because there's not always a second chance. Sometimes your mom's like, hey, you want to go on the merry-go-round? And you're like, nah, I don't want it. That looks scary. And then, you know, maybe you'll never get a chance to go on that merry-go-round yourself. Maybe that was the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go on that really cool carousel. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah, glasses flying away. Oh yeah. I mean, oh, skydiving. Yeah, I want to go skydiving. I know I sound like, I feel like if small me, you know, like wee Hyun Lassie me, you know, were to be in this room with me right now, she'd be like, what? Skydiving? Be like, yeah, skydiving. Oh man, no, I haven't done skydiving. I want to do skydiving. I want to do skydiving though. I think that'd be really fun. I want to live, I remember there's this one episode of iCarly where they go skydiving. I want to do that. I want to do what iCarly did. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that was a sexy combo. That was a sexy combo. Oh. Oh, man, skydiving, like, you're literally, like, you know, in a roller coaster, you know, you're strapped in, you go for a little bit, it's fine, but skydiving? You hope and pray to whatever you believe in, and you just go and you fly. Oh, the rickety plane into Japan. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah. It would be fun. Okay, especially out to Japan. Frick, yes. Oh. Like, just imagine going, like, skydiving onto Mount Fuji. Oh. Okay, that episode was so great. Like, and Spencer being, you know, trying his best to have learned Japanese. Or, oh man, or the tracker that Freddy's mom implanted into him and just... Oh man, iCarly, man, back in the day, it was some good shiz. Like, it kind of got weird once, like, Freddy and Sam became, like, a thing. That was weird. But, I don't know, and then, like, I don't know, it got weird. But... Hello! There's a lot of pretty colors. Oh, that's... that emo has a lot of pretty colors, too. Well, would you look at that? Is a pretty emo. Also, hey, I hope my audio sounds better. I edited the frick out of it. It took me such a long time. I was like, it took me. I did a bit of it yesterday, and then I finally finished it up today. And I'm like, oh, I hope I'm sounding smexy. I really hope I'm sounding smexy. Because it took me forever to get this sucker ready. I was gonna stream originally around 11. That didn't happen. That did not happen. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to come home after a long day at Disney and just stream. And then I realized, oh wait, all my audio settings are all fricked up and weird. And if I were to stream right now, they'd sound all weird. It smacks. Oh, perfect. Yes, the intro. Oh man. Okay, that video that you sent me, it helped so much. I rewatched that video so many times, and I'm like, I could not have done it without that video. That video was a lifesaver. So, thank you, Talisman. You, that video and you were a godsend. I gotta tell you. And hopefully my stream's running better too. I don't know. Like, I just hope it's running better. I don't know. It's late at night too, so maybe my Wi-Fi's also doing a bit better too. Because it's so late, and not a lot of people are using their Wi-Fi, you know? But, I don't know. Yeah, okay, yes, I'm a very visual learner, which is probably why I sucked so much at homeschooling, because, you know, it was very textbook, you know, computer heavy for me, but like in an actual classroom setting, I do leagues better, because like the teacher's like, okay, we're gonna learn this, and it's great. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is like, every once in a while it's like a little bit in the red, but yeah. Nothing, you know, nothing I'm not used to. It happens. I'm not crashing. Oh my god, I still think about like some of my old streams sometimes where it's like, oh my god, they were so terrible. I would crash so hard, like, some of my streams would be like 9 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 10 minutes long, and it was like the same stream, and I wouldn't even notice that it had stopped. Ugh. Alright, yes, I need flashcards. Flashcards are always good. This is the blue wire. This is the red wire. The red wire connects to this. But seriously, oof. I'm a visual girl. It's all part of the learning process, you know? You gotta learn your reds and blues before you go do your do's, you know? Yeah. Old, you know, learning tips from your old neighborhood KindaKetrah at 1:30 a.m. You know. Oh man, it's orange. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited too. I don't know. I'm just. I don't know. It always makes me. Yes, red fish, blue fish type of energy. Red fish, blue fish, white. Wait. One fish, two fish, red fish, and blue fish. It's like, wait. I think I was saying that wrong. Oh man. It's still not as bad as okay. Tonight, I did a real big stupid, okay? So, Aura was trying to show me a video. She was talking about, like, this one YouTuber. And she was like, oh yeah, they kind of disappeared off YouTube a while ago. And she was like, yeah, you should, I don't know, let me show you one of their videos. I was like, okay, I'll just type in their name. And so I went to the YouTube app, right? You know, and I freaking, in the search button, you know, the search area, I typed in, I was about to type in YouTube. I was like, putting in YouTube, Marceline, wait. It's like, Aura, I was typing in YouTube as in the search engine in the YouTube app. I am tired. I know. I need the smooth brain. Yeah, I'm in smooth brain hours, which is why I'm playing a puzzle game. Yeah, using Google to take you to Google. Oh, it's so true though. It's so true. I can't remember if I've done it, but I'm sure I have. Especially because, man, Google. Oh, I mean, I used to use it all the time back in the old day for school research projects and stuff. I'm sure I was like, what's Google? Oh, hey, it's literally the thing I'm searching with. That answers my question. I mean, I guess, okay, if you use Bing, then you kind of have that excuse, you know, to... But then again, you're looking up Google with Bing. So... But I guess if you're looking up Bing with Bing, then yes, you have the same problem. Be scared for my children, my future classroom. Oh my god, yes. Fear the future generation, man. Future generation, man. I wonder what they're gonna be like. Like, I look at my niece and nephew, and my other niece and nephew. I have two sets of nieces and nephews. And I'm like, man, I wonder what you guys are gonna be like, cause you're COVID babies, man. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Like, they're so shy. Because you know what, they were babies during COVID. They couldn't really get out a lot and meet other kids. And I don't know. I mean, they're finally starting to get out about, like, my little nephew. He's, you know, going to preschool and stuff, and he's finally, like, getting to see other kids, and he loves it, which makes me so happy. My brain is very filled with smarticle particles. Talos. Talos. Oh, stream. Why must you go down? No. No. Go back. Go back to stream. Oh, okay, there we go. But Talos. Talos. My boy. That's beautiful. I love it. Smarticle particles. Oh, that's a good one. I remember that myself. I don't even know what I was saying. I was so impressed with it that all my smarticle particles just dissipated and went poof. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about school. I was talking about school. You know what? Okay. Well, you know what? For school... Yes, you have the approval of me. You got an A+ from me. You know, A+ for A approval. And a plus. And a plus from me. It's like, if you've ever seen a Christmas story, you know, like when he's having like that daydream of like, oh man, I made that report about that the writer gun, and like the teacher's like, A+, and she's right all across the wall. She's like, oh, Randy. It's adorable. I love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, talking preschool. Yeah, that's right, preschool. Man. I never went to preschool myself. I went to kindergarten. And I mean, okay, and I was in public school for my kindergarten year. I don't know, is preschool and kindergarten like pretty, I think they're pretty similar. I think it's literally that you just start like a year later than you would preschool. You know what's really funny? I think my oldest sister and Aura, they went to preschool. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. But I didn't. I don't... Or maybe they were in daycare or something? I don't know. But yeah, I was the kindergarten girl. I was just like, well, here I am. Yeah, it's similar-ish. One's preschool and one's a kindergarten. But it's not very kind. Honestly, my year of kindergarten was horrid. I hated it. But I also loved it. It was very drama-filled from what I remember. I don't know. The kids were wee little shites. Even as a kid, I was like, man, those kids are wee little shites. Right. A for approval from society. B for better luck next time gain approval. C for cause you're never gonna gain approval ever. And D for death. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anywhere, anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue sea. Okay, but... Okay, the Plankton version of that song is pretty great. But have you guys ever heard there's a Hunger Games version of that song that me and Or we'd always quote, like back in the day when we were super into Hunger Games? I think it was, man, how did it go? It's like, F is for friends who kill each other. U is for you are dead. N is for no one getting out alive down here in the Hunger Games. Oh man, okay, but the Plankton one's even better, like... Plankton. I mean, I am very small. I'm not quite Plankton small. But I do feel for that man, well, for that Plankton. Cause man, the Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty's secret formula. I've been stuck on the same screen. I'm like, I don't know what to do for a move. You know what? Greens it is. There we go. Thank you. Oh man, I love Plankton though. His version was like, if it is for fires that burn down the whole town, U is for uranium bombs, and is for no survivors. When? Or is it survival? Oh, for you know. Okay. I don't know. Forgive me, I'm tired. I'm like, wait. I'm using my brain powers to keep up with the conversations. I got it. I could do this. I can use my cranial functions of the minds. My cranium could do. I mean, you guys remember Cranium? Oh man, those games freaking slapped. Ugh. They slapped your brain real hard. Oh man. Bomb Man, do you use your brain? That is a good question. Bomb Man, do you use... I must know. These are the questions that are important. I love Plankton version. Plankton version's best version. I mean, friendship is cool and all, but have you ever met uranium bombs? I mean, especially when there's no survivors, you know. I know uranium's got my back. That. Man. Oh, if Sandy Cheeks is a furry, then yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm certified for clean it and transportation legally. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that. You know? Transportation, the uranium kind. Eh? Oh? 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 Ah. That's a sexy combo. Not... It was excellent. It was excellent. It wasn't superb. Extreme. Oh. Oh, guys. Alright. Guys. Look at this. Look at this diamond. Look at that. Whoa. Oh. I'm about to pull off a sexy. You ready? You ready? You ready for this? And boom goes the dynamite. You're gonna DM me later for legal reasons. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. You were in the army for a while. I remember you saying something about that. Yeah. And yeah, fascists. Yeah. I mean, my dad was in the army. I don't know. He's pretty cool. He's been in some cool places. Like, he used to be in South Korea, and he actually back in the day he stepped onto North Korean soil. You know, barely, but he did, which is really cool. Wait, I missed the I can't be hasty. I can't be hasty. So I'm like, I take my time. But sometimes I just get into conversation mode. I'm just like, whoop, here's the diamond. Whap. I'm like, oh man, I could have done 4-7 Stevens over here. Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah. Like, oh. I don't know. My dad's been to some cool places. I don't know. I don't know how much I can tell you guys about it. I have to kill you if I do. That's what my dad would always say. He'd be like, if I tell you that, I would have to kill you. And then to my undepressed mind, I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, alright, I'll take the military secrets down with me to the grave. I'm just curious, yo. The double blue explosion, see the purple right next to you. Oh my god, okay, that Kirby with a knife emote. Okay, as soon as I get affiliate, guys, I'm making a Kirby with a knife emote. First thing, I swear to Christ. I will definitely catch you, Talos. You may have the name of a god, but do you have the name of just kind of Ketrah? Now, oh my god. Oh, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. energy, not even. It's not even 2 a.m. Oh, there's a reason why I don't stream this late. But for Bejeweled, my man Bejeweled, I'll do anything for Bejeweled. What was I gonna do? Okay, I'll do this. Here we go. Well, I feel like there's something around you. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. You see that? You see that? Gotta take your time. See this whites? Whoosh. Boom. And you see this? Boom. And you see this? Boom. And then, I don't know what else. We'll see. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, you do have the benefit of being in a different country. Yeah, Canada sounds real nice. Oh, up in the old north. I wanna go to Canada. I believe that's what you said. I don't know. I can't. Maybe. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. Yeah, and I'll use the snow and ice to block your path. Nah, Okay, I used to live up north. Not quite Canada, but I used to live real up north, okay? Okay? I know how to, you know, I know that song. I know both the Song of Fire and Ice, okay? Let me tell you. I've been in the ice, and now I'm in the fire. I'm remembering. I'm remembering. My memory, though, oof, sometimes is a rocky ride. It's a rocky rococo's, man. I love me some rocky rococo's. Or at least I used to. I don't know if it's actually any good. I remember they used to have like an arcade and shiz like in the Rocky Rococo. It was really cool. I don't know. There's that guy with the weird hat and sunglasses. I got a Rocky Rococo and hey, go blaster bitch. Frick you. Hey. Oh, for a second I thought my game had crashed. Oh, that's so cool. I want to get a platinum now. Just eat the ice and snow. Oh yeah, but the sun is okay. But here's the thing. Okay, I can fry an egg on the sidewalk, but you can freeze bubbles in midair. Is it true that Canadians melt, or is that just a myth? We must know, Talos. Please, please. We must know the answers. A very reputable source, yes. Oh. I'm curious about who that reputable source is. I just really wanted to crack open one of those fire ones. There we go. Oh, this is sexy. Whoosh. Yeah, just you leave puddles around it, it gets too warm. Yeah. You sweat so much, you just start sweating off sweat. And the sweat grows even more. And yeah. Oh man. I wanna go to Canada. I wanna go build some snowmans. Oh. Canada covered syrup similar to the US covered in oil. Do we cover in oil? I don't freaking know. I'm a USian, but I don't know much about the oils. I don't know about the oil and the big oil whales of the 1749 oil rush. Multi-million-dollar heist of maple syrup stockpile. We do not get that down here, KindaKetrah. I know her. Okay. Look, I don't know about freaking. I don't know about US as a whole, right? But I know a lot about Wisconsin because that was my hometown. That's where I grew up for most of my life, right? Back in the old north. So I know a lot about cheese. Cheese was like, I was like, that's what the US is known for, right? It's about the cheese. And it's like, no. I learned too harshly from Sunny with a Chance that I guess Wisconsin is just cheese. And honestly, Sunny with a Chance, they're not even wrong about some of it. Like, we're very nice. To a fault where we're very apologetic. We say sorry when we shouldn't even have to. Oh, that's a sexy one. Oh. Ooh. That's good. We get a crappy, yeah. It's like 3,000 syrup. It's like oh man, that sounds like, it reminds me of like you know, like Boston Harbor where it's like they got all the tea. It's just like with the maple syrup, it's like instead of dumping to a harbor, they just took all the maple syrup. They played it smart, okay? Stealing through, you know what? Like Boston Harbor, I'm just saying, that's a lot of tea. Instead of dumping to the harbor, you could have just stolen all the tea. I mean, I guess they were making a statement. But then again, I guess the water must have turned into a big giant bath of tea. In which case, they made the ultimate, like, tea tub. It's genius! Oh man. I had a snow day like over 10 years. Oh man, I miss. Snow days are the best, man. Snow days are the best. Mark! I miss snow days. I feel like if there's a snow day down here, literally be like, well, I got an inch of snow. Time to die. I'm like, yeah. And then up in Wisconsin's like, well, we've got like 6 feet of snow. I guess we should probably cancel school. Ugh. Yeah, no, like, even if it's like 6 feet tall, like, it's like, well, I mean, if it's not like a hurricane, you know, it's nothing too terrible. You can still go to school, it's just a school day. Because school, you know, school has to happen. Like, I remember for my senior year, high school, there was like, they had gone over their snow day limit because there's just snow was so bad that year. Which was really nice because we got so many days off. Bad thing was, we were behind on a lot of shiz. So making up like projects that we could only do at school, because I had a bunch of multimedia projects that I could only do at my school computer, you know, like at the school, really sucked. Really sucked, I gotta say. Still shorts weather up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I haven't encountered it yet. Because I haven't been living down here in ye olde south, but I'm sure I'll encounter that 1 inch of snow no-go eventually. If I haven't already and I just completely missed out on it because COVID. COVID fricked a lot of things up, man. It's no good. Is no good. Eh? Oh. Give me more. Give me more, Bejeweled man. Oh, yes. Extraordinary. Beautiful. Do you see that? Oh. Like, I wonder if there's a world record, a video of like the most combos. I want to see it. Like, Bejeweled's so satisfying, man. It's like with Tetris and me, like, oh. I wonder if there's like Bejeweled championships. You know how there's Tetris championships, right? What if there's Bejeweled championships? I want to go to a Bejeweled championship. Bejeweled 3. You know? Oh, man. Actually, oh, man. Tetris championships, though. Those are an actual thing. And I really want to go to one. So I've seen them online. They are so freaking cool. Like, they just keep matching stuff. And those T-spins and shit, it's like magic. It's so cool. Love it. Yeah. Well, yeah, online classes have definitely helped in like, hey, snow days. But I don't know. I'm like, online classes seem so horrible. Like, my youngest sister's having to do online classes, and it sounds like horrible. Like, they really pile on your schoolwork thick. Cause they're like, well, you have a lot of free time, you're just home. It's like, yeah, shut the frig up. Yeah, it's a lot of schools after COVID are, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? You know what's really great about being an adult? Having to deal with those, man. I mean, you don't get summer vacation, which sucks, but... You know... No! I saw a better move, I think, and I did that. I'm an idiot. I'm a dunce cap of a buffoon. A buffoon, I tell you. That makes up for it, I guess. Thank you, Bejeweled. Yeah, I don't know. Kids, they have it rough these days, man. I don't know. I feel sad for like the first graders who had to go through that in COVID without barely even knowing, you know, their ABCs and shiz. Well, I mean, I guess they know their ABCs, but you know, their maths and shiz. And they're like having to also learn a computer at the same time. Like, oh, honey, I don't know how you do it. Freaking wild. Like, I don't know. I feel like so many people give crap about, you know, oh, the new generation's horrible, but I'm like, the new generation goes through so much crap. Give us a tad bit of a break, you know. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's no fair. Yeah. In college, you just get an email from the proof saying that they aren't showing up. Yeah, even when classes were in person. I mean, classes are starting to get in person again too. Just I have quite a few friends who are doing the college. I'm like, oh, hey. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, homework, I feel like... I don't know. When you actually have, like, a deadline, you feel so much more motivated, which is the sucky thing about being homeschooled is, like, there's a, air quotes, you know, deadline to do stuff. But, I don't know, like, you can easily skip stuff or, you know, not do it or be like, hey, this experiment's really stupid, can we not do that? Mom's like, yeah. Can't even do it because it's too cold here. Like, trying to fry an egg on the sidewalk? Can't do that here. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know. It's just... Man, doing school on computer just sucks, man. I don't know. Which is funny because I feel like now I'm mostly on the computers. You know, for as much as I give crap about, oh man, I had to learn most of my stuff on computers. It's like, computers are cool. But I feel like schoolwork and computers don't mesh well. That's the thing. Even Wikipedia's confusing as frick. Like, I love you, Wikipedia, but you're really confusing, man. Why must you make everything so formal and superior to my language skills? I don't know what alien thop, oh, freaking know some weird scientific term is. You think I know that? I don't know that. A red panda is a red panda, okay? Not all your weird scientific terms. I guess it is too, but... Oh, yeah, went to trades, yeah. And oh man, in high school, I sat, like, as closest as I could to the front in my classes. Really, because one, the people who sat up near the front were pretty nice, honestly. I feel like all the, like, popular, like, you know, kind of kids sat in the back. And also, I had a very bad... you know, problem with falling asleep, especially during math class. So I put myself in the front row seats. That way, I would not fall asleep. Which, I mean, I still did sometimes, but I felt really bad about it. Like, I remember one time for my financial literature class, my teacher was talking about something really important that day. I don't remember what. And I was so tired because the night before I'd been working on, like, this art project. Oh, thank you, game. And I was so tired and I kept nodding off. And financial literature was like my first class of the day too. So I was really tired. I was like, I just want to go back to sleep, but I gotta stay awake. And I'd fallen asleep without even realizing it. And he just comes over to my desk and he's like, "You doing okay there?" You know the teacher thing to do. And I'm like, "I am so sorry, sir. I love this class. I'm so sorry and I want to respect you. I'm just really tired. Please forgive me. I'll try my best to stay awake." And he was, you know, like, I didn't say it exactly like that, but in my mind, I don't know, I probably said something more along the lines of like, "I'm so freaking sorry." But he was a really great guy. I love that teacher. For like a financial literature teacher, he was a cool guy. Yeah, I like that guy. We lived in the same neighborhood too, which is really cool. So, like, when I went to go trick-or-treating on Halloween, I was like, "Oh man, fancy meeting you here." And he's like, "Yeah." It's like, I don't usually remember most of my students outside my classrooms, but I remember you, Ketrah. I remember you. I'm like, I feel special. I was quite the unique student amongst my teachers. I mean, I say that because I don't know. I guess I was. I listened. I wasn't obnoxious like some kids were. And I really liked anime. So I stood out like a sore freaking thumb. But I loved it. Ah man, I miss high school. It's so good. So yeah. I just fell asleep because I was already done with the work the teacher expected people to take a full hour to do. Since I always finish early, and since teachers never move on to the next thing, if someone is still going on with the current lesson, yeah. So you're just like, "Well, I'm done." Anyways, yeah. Oh man. Whoa. Okay, that's a platinum at least. Oh, that was sexy. Oh, sexy, man. Yeah, I'm keeping this video up just for that. Oh, that's a sexy combo. I was like, you know what? Maybe I won't keep this video up. I'm keeping this video up. This is a nice video. Oh yeah, I should probably actually. You know what? I should probably. Yeah, I want to platinum 60 gems. I'll probably get it after this one, but yeah. Good night, Eternal J. It's good seeing you. And yeah, I'm probably. You know what? I'm gonna quit. I don't know. I'm probably gonna head to sleep myself. Cause it's 2 a.m. And my nephew has school in the morning tomorrow, which means I also get up early in the morning. Yay, it never ends. I just don't have to go to school. But I still have to wake up for it. Sometimes my sister is like, "Yeah, you can sleep," and I'm like, "Thank you." But sometimes, you know, it doesn't happen that way. We'll see. But I'm not about to gamble my sleep away for that. I don't know. Are you getting up early? It's so gross. It's so gross. It's why I don't do late streams like this very often. It's why I only do late streams like this with Bejeweled, because Bejeweled doesn't take up too much brain power. I just go whoosh. And bam! Just bam is good. Good. Alright, yeah, you sleep in. You sleep in extra. Since I won't be able to. Yeah. You get some. You guys, all of you. When I get off, I want you guys to get some good sleep. Okay, this is the night to get good sleep. This is the holy night. Okay. This is our what do they call the holy night? You know, this is our Sunday, our day of rest. What day is it today, actually? If it's Sunday, I swear to Christ. No, it's Wednesday. This is our day, people. This is our Wednesday. Our day of rest. We're gonna sleep like kings. Alright. No, it's fair. Your sleep schedule's all over the place. The melatonin helps, though. I don't know, like, I know some people are like, ah, man, I can't even do sleep stuff, you know, sleep pills. They don't help me, but if it can, melatonin, I'm telling you, that stuff works miracles. At the very least, it helps correct a bad sleep schedule. Which, having a bad sleep schedule, oof, it throws you through a loop. Which is why I'm like, as much as I hate having to wake up so early in the morning now, I mean, I get a good, I have to stick with a sleep schedule. And that is important. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm good. More smooth. Are you ZMA? Or Zima? Oh, more smooth. I've never heard of that one. I don't know about that one. No, that's fair, yeah. Life happens, man. Like, every once in a while I'm like the other night, I freaking went to sleep at 7 p.m. and I woke up at like 5:50 a.m. I don't do that. It was crazy, man. I loved it. Waking up early is great. But yeah. Yeah, life happens though, and sometimes you can't help it, like, just take some time off. Take some time out to yourself, like, if you need to do it, man. It's all good. We still here for you, yo. We still here loving you. Relax. We'll be right here with you. We know you're coming back. We got your back. Ricky. Okay. Ah, man, I want to do that purple one so badly. Ooh, I like the background of this. I've been promoted to amateur. I'm amateur. I know, I slept for almost 12 hours. It was glorious. And it really helped me for today because, again, Disney takes a lot out of me and I didn't get the best sleep before Disney. So I was like, you know, I was at least grateful for some sleep in the back up. Kinda. I don't know. But, before I freak up my sleep schedule anymore, now that we've been promoted to amateur, I'm gonna get some sleep. But thank you guys so much for coming. Hopefully, again, my audio sounds better now. And hopefully, I'm smexy. And you guys stay smexy too in this 2:18 a.m. hour. Guys, everybody gets to sleep. You guys too. If you can. If not right now, get some later. I don't know. Time zone differences are whack, you know? Yeah. But sleep. Yeah. I know. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. But we'll see. But yeah, good night, everyone. Hugs and just hugs and kisses. Okay. I need to get some sleep. I love you all, guys. I'll see you whenever the next stream may be. It's same time zone, brother. Yeah. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, and forever, love you all. Bye, I'm tired. Bye.